now, I want to head up north to Prescott, where Angela is. Good morning, Angela. How are you?
I am doing so well up here. It's a little chilly, a little brisk this morning, but it's a beautiful morning up here.
Yeah, you know what? When I asked you yesterday to go find somewhere that needs help, you said, well, you want to make sure that people know about the fire department up there and what they're doing, because we are seeing it get nice and people are coming out. But again, it is Give Tuesday, and one way is to helping our first responders all over the place.
That's right. So many of us want to give back right now, and we just don't know exactly what to do. So I love that we're doing this today on the Daily Mix. I am here with Jason. He's acting captain here at Fire Station 74. Thanks for having us out today.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and Jason, thank you for all you guys are doing. I mean, what is this like for you as firefighters during this coronavirus?
Yeah, so, I mean, we are just kind of operations normal, and then kind of upping our safety precautions. Our main concern is keeping the community safe and keeping ourselves safe so that we can keep serving the community. And so, you know, we're always conscious about diseases as they go through the flu and these types of viruses, just because we deal with it every year.
Yeah.
But this one's, you know, amped up a little bit, so we've taken special precautions to deal with that.
Yeah, and you were telling me off camera that some of the precautions you're taking. So you have someone that is acting as kind of the mediator when you get a call, and then they decide whether you need to actually go out and go inside a home, or you can have the person come out to you to take precautions.
Yeah, so, and we've worked with area partners, and we've set up an EOC, which is an emergency operations center, with kind of our chief level positions, and they're kind of making a game plan for us. And then on the floor, we've taken one of our paramedics and put him in line with dispatch. So when somebody calls in 911 for an emergency, then they'll forward that over to our paramedic, who can further screen them, you know, kind of help us decide, is this a risky call, or what we're going to do as far as responding and keeping everybody safe. And
you're also doing it a bit differently in terms of like putting on a gown and really covering yourself before you do go into a home if need be, right?
Yeah, and so that's one of the main concerns, is to keep ourselves safe and clean, because then we can continue to serve. So if that duty paramedic finds that somebody has like the symptoms, then they're going to guide us, and then we'll be geared up with our partners at the ambulance service, Lifeline. They'll be doing the same thing, and we just gown up, full precautions like you would see at a hospital, like in a surgery type room. We're doing those same type of procedures just to keep everybody safe. You know, the last thing we want is to get it and then transfer it to somebody else.
That's
and then
right.
It becomes a problem there. So.
Yeah, and you know, I think so often it's not like we just take advantage of you, but we don't think about you really just being there to help us and what you really do for us, because it's just been there.
Yeah.
To really give back, because so many of us are realizing now how much we need you and how much we really appreciate you. What do you need right now?
Oh, I appreciate that, first of all.
Yeah.
But I mean, the best thing people can do is just follow the guidelines from CDC and WHO. I know a lot of people are back and forth on that, but it's really important to keep those guidelines in place, because they're trying to do what's best for everybody. That's one of the concerns here in our community. You know, we have a really wonderful place to retire, so we have a lot of people that come here. So a lot of our population is older, and so we want to keep them safe. And so the best way to do that is for everybody to, you know, follow those guidelines as much as you can.
And so by that, you're talking about social distancing. We're trying to stay a little bit apart.
Social distancing, wearing masks, all of those types of things, especially when you're out in public. The coolest thing is we've seen a lot of the community getting out and enjoying the outdoors, which we have around here, which is pretty nice.
That is, and I always say, if you're going to be quarantined, this is a pretty spectacular place to be, but you're right, with our elderly population, we are a retirement community up here, so we do have to follow those CDC guidelines for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you're doing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and thanks for talking to us today.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. So that's it, Brad. I mean, we're all staying safe up here, and I think it's just a good reminder that we do have to follow those guidelines, social distancing, and try to quarantine as much as possible.
Yeah. All right, Angela, don't let him go away. I have one question, a little fun question to ask him, and that is, what are the guys doing there to keep themselves a little busy, since I know they have to get there, stay there and stuff, but are they playing video games? Are they cooking new recipes? Yeah. What are they doing?
It's funny you asked that, because he was saying the engineer on staff today is a fantastic cook, so he does the cooking. I was asking, so Brad wants to know, what are you doing not to go stir crazy? I mean, you're here, you know, you guys are inside. Are you playing video games? Are you cooking? What are you doing to fill your time?
So like right now, we were preparing for an engineer test, and so we've been doing a lot of training, like outdoors, where we can help somebody, you know, get better at their job here on the department because we're not going to the gym and doing stuff like that. So we just try to get out every day and train as much as we can to kind of get better at what we're doing.
Yeah, so really making your department better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So there you have it.
Great. Thank you, Angela. And tell him thank you very much for what he's doing.
You.
So, all right.
Yes, absolutely.